Ladies and gentlemen, you're most welcome again. So, in today's video, we're going to look at how we can use cells and ranges. So, we shall look at understanding cells and ranges. Try to so I say this is my heading. This is what we're going to be looking at. But when you look at this, like it's not fitting in this cell. So you can either adjust the width of the column so that it can fit there, or the other way, you can leave the column in the same size, but then you match, you select around how many cells, one, two, three, four, five, six. Then you go to the home tab and then select merge and center. I'm trying to merge, like to combine all these cells to be one cell so that the content can fit in the center of it. So when select merge and center, now the contents can fit there. I can increase the size of this content, and then after I can make it bold. So when I do like this, it becomes easy. Like when you're dealing with different data, which may involve like combining different cells so it can fit there. Then you use this tool which is called merge and center. But in today's video, our main focus is we want to understand how to deal with cells and ranges. What you need to know that is a cell is a single statement in a worksheet. Like every time you tap on these boxes, when you open your worksheet, you see a lot of boxes. Actually, the entire worksheet is made up of boxes, and each of these box has a name, and this name is obtained according to the column and according to the row. Like when I select this cell, for me to know the name of this cell, I have to read the column and then I have to read the row. For example, if I select this cell here, which is this one, to read to know the name, I have to read the column, which is column H. Then I have to read the row, which is row 7. That is the name of the cell. Then the other thing we want to know is that uh, where do you find the name of the cell? In the upper in the right angle side, that corner which is in between the column and the rows, there is a box which is called the box name. So when you tap on any of these cells, any of this box, in the box name you will see the name of the box. Like this one is I7 in the name of the box, meaning the first one is denoted as a column, which is I, that is meaning column I. And then when you want to select that column, like you tap on that letter I, that represent a column. Then 7, you tap on that and the row which represent that on the number which represent that row. So now the intersection, like the intersection between a row and a column, where they meet is what we call the a cell. So a cell is, in simple term, it is a single element in a worksheet that can hold a value. When I talk like can hold a value, you can type a number, you can type a text value, uh, you can type a symbol, you can do whatever thing. So any of these boxes, as long as it can hold a certain value, numeric value, text value, or any symbol is what we call a cell. Now, a cell is identified by, of course, we said the cell has an address, and we looked at how the address is obtained. When you have the value in a cell, for you to delete, you have to select the cell. Then you go on your keyboard, like you have to select the keyboard, get the keyboard. Then you have to look for a key for delete. When you tap on it, then the value will be deleted. Like you put something there, but then you want to delete it, then select the cell, then say delete. Then Now, when we talk about a range is obtained when you have more than two cells. So, in simple terms, we use the range like, you know, a group of when you have a group of one or more cells, you get what you call a range. Like I have one, two, three. So this is what we call a range. When you combine this one and this one and this one, like I can highlight. When I highlight these three what? Three cells. The first one, second one, and third one. That's what we call a range. A range meaning that you have more than one cells, and the a range is denoted with what? With a comma. I mean a semicolon, separated by a colon. For example, when you look at this range, this one is denoted as. Now, when you are writing the range of certain cells, you start with the first cell. So, like here, the first cell is H7. So you're going to say H7 2, the last cell is J7. So to get the range or to get the name of this is going to be equal sign. Of course, whenever you're dealing with a function or formula, you start with equal sign. So you say equal sign, and you say H7. The H7 will select the first cell. Now you use a semicolon to denote a range. Then from there, you say J7. Now when you do like this, now you can see I have selected the first cell, second one, and then the other one, and that one simply means that you have now selected what? The range. A range is a group of cells like you can have, The other way you can do is that you can select the first cell, then put a semicolon, then you move downward. So when you move downward like this, then you press uh, meaning now here the range here is ranging from like H7. You can go up to maybe H17, or you can go up to arrow 17. When you say arrow 17, it means you are selecting the all of that range, like all these cells, like ranging from H1, which is cell H1, up to cell arrow 17. That is all the selection of the ranges. So we use the range when you have multiple numbers in different cells that you want to compute, and we want to use one function to get the answer. So that's when we use the range. So ladies and gentlemen, we are going to stop here. In the next video, we shall look at other tools in Microsoft Excel. Thank you very much.